Hello, worldwide web outliers out of the personality that's here, and welcome to Live and Wired episode 101, Five Nights at Fuddruckers. Joining, we have Thick Black Daddy.
Fuddruckers.
Yes. Yes, and whew, it has been a heck of a time, a heck of a week, heck of a lot of. Still working on that second video a week. That's a fun one. That's very fun right there. And yeah, I just barely got done editing the next week's review like a couple hours ago, so I don't have the teaser for that ready this this episode. But you know, we will do with what we can. I hope.
I muster.
But yes, it's just oh, okay. I am way too tired. I'm a little low energy than usual. In this wiredness, I am not so wired. I have been trying to diet lately.
What is there left to diet of you?
I have this little semi beer belly, and I'd really like to get rid of it. So I'm
You're
like,
like
you know what?
You're still like an eighth of my size and my weight. Like what the?
I'm going to start exercising every day and end up in a very healthy relationship with bell peppers and carrots.
I don't know why I thought you was gonna say with God.
Why would you? Do you have any idea how many carbs are in communion?
All I got is this. That. Yeah. Don't.
So you got you got his blood like straight from the source.
Yeah. It's taurine and nuclear fission or something like that. I don't know.
Nice. Oh, so yeah, we have a nice little interesting show for you today. I think as we're starting off strong with the movie news being Spirit Halloween has evidently they will be making a movie. Like, not just the company is like, hey, let's make a horror movie, but like, hey, let's make a Spirit Halloween horror movie. They're not the brand, they are the topic. And the brand.
But why?
That is a good question, because Spirit Halloween, of course, is a general pop-up Halloween store. And they sell Halloween stuff, and there's usually like a horror movie happens and then stuff associated with it gets stocked at Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, but they're like filming it with fetuses. Is like I'm trying to figure out like how would that work?
But the synopsis,
Kids, mind you, teenagers.
the synopsis as posted on pastemagazine.com was well, that's the thing that kind of caught my eye. When a new Spirit Halloween store appears in a deserted strip mall, three middle school friends who think they've outgrown trick-or-treating make a dare to spend the night locked inside the store Halloween night. But they soon find out that the store is haunted by an angry, evil spirit who has possessed the creepy animatronic characters. That's what Spirit Halloween is known for. It's creepy animatronic characters.
I just want to see Santa Claus chase him down with a hatchet.
There are a few like waving scarecrow props and stuff, but I really don't know if that counts. We got a $3 super sticker from Diego Barrino. Thank you very much. Man, the kids embark on a thrilling and spooky adventure in order to survive the night and avoid becoming possessed themselves.
That movie's gonna hurt someone's pocket.
So yeah, Five Nights at Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
How?
What's the last time you been to Fuddruckers?
I am very confused. Like, in terms of how to make a Spirit Halloween movie, Five Nights at Freddy's is not exactly what I would imagine you go for as the go-to.
I mean, it's not bad if they didn't call it Spirit Halloween after a store, named after a store.
It is.
Wait.
It is about the Spirit Halloween store. They go to the Spirit Halloween store that has magicked itself into existence, and it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm just making sure I got that correctly. Okay.
It's a movie by the store, about the store, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's plot. Except the
Hell
kids aren't working
no.
there; they're idiots.
Well, okay, what? You know what? Just end that movie completely if they just walked out of the mall.
Well, but yeah, Julia Goodwin says, "Oh, Santa animatronics can be creepy."
Yeah. See, I was told. I was just
Five Nights at the
talking
North
about that.
Pole. Imagine if
Oh,
this didn't have the IP that is Spirit Halloween. Oh, we wouldn't be talking about it. Sounds like an asylum flick. That it does. That it does.
you think the kids are gonna get slaughtered?
I was assume not because the fact that it's like following children and it's like they're middle schoolers. I feel like they're like, hey, okay, we have our Spirit Halloween store. We got to appeal to the youngins. Who likes Halloween? Small children. But we want to appeal to slightly older than small children. So let's get these middle schoolers and like have a movie about that. What a middle schoolers like that's spooky. Five Nights at Freddy's. Film it.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna theorize here. I know that money in stocks has been dropping over the past few years, so I'm wondering. I wonder if this is like a last ditch effort for marketing.
Well, I mean, I understand the power of marketing. We are live and wired.
Hmm
So
That's
you
why
are
I bought
far
this
more wired
Chipotle ranch sauce,
than
which has nothing to do.
That's got what is that like? 100 calories a teaspoon?
120.
Okay. God damn it. See, I got to worry about. You have any idea what I ate this morning?
Hopes and dreams.
Actually, like I've been trying to figure out like what are the things that I can eat a lot of that don't have that many calories that can make me feel full. That's why I love carrots. Carrots are very low calorie, but also make you feel kind of full. They also, if you have too many of them, can poison you. So
Do I
don't
look
do
like
that.
Bugs Bunny?
There is a beta carotene toxicity. You got to watch out for that. But
Small details.
yuck, the idea of the Five Nights at Fuddruckers, or the idea of having a teaspoon of the
Mayonnaise.
so or my breakfast. Just I
Yeah, what is
chopped
your
up
breakfast?
some bell peppers. I threw them in 4 eggs, stirred the whole thing up, and I'm like, yeah, we go. And you know, a large egg is only 72 calories. So 4 of them, that's 288 calories right there. Getting like
Where's the
50 calories
steak?
of. You have any idea how many calories are in a steak?
Do you see me?
Oh yeah, this is relevant to the topic. Sebastian Iman dropped $5 saying they've made horror out of sillier premises like Truth or Dare, Goosebumps with Jack Black, or Five Nights at Freddy's with Nicolas Cage.
I would
But
watch
that had
Five
Nick
Nights with Freddy.
Cage in it, not random middle schoolers who I don't give a shit about.
I would watch that if it had Nicolas Cage in it. Wasn't he
What?
one quitting movies? No. I'm thinking of Jim Carrey. Excuse me.
Yeah. Five
Had a
Nights at
beer.
Fuddruckers sounds disgusting. Okay.
Had a beer for breakfast. I took a date to Fuddruckers. Their food was boring.
I can't remember Fuddrucker. Like I remember, we were broke as shit, but I remember the name because it was so off the wall, and I remember my mother driving past it like
Because it
over and
almost sounds
over
like you're
again.
feeling a bad word when you're a kid for some reason, like a censored bad word. At least to me, I thought it was like a censored bad word when I hear Fuddruckers.
Well, gotta love the idiocracy evolution of the name Fuddruckers into buttfuckers.
Oh yeah, that too.
Uh,
And Goosebumps.
and there has
movies
been a Five
decent.
Nights at Freddy's movie in development hell for years. That is true.
Nah, it just morphed into this major marketing.
It's like everyone's making a Five Nights at Freddy's movie except for the actual
The
Five
people
Nights
who
at
made
Freddy's
it.
crew.
Yeah.
But there is the idea of, since they could just make a movie out of Spirit Halloween, that does beg the question, what other story could you just make a movie out of? Which is our live and wired poll for this episode. I can't say this week because we do it every 2 weeks, but that is our poll.
His idea, not mine. Wait, this way.
So, which store should get its own horror movie treatment next? We can do one for GameStop, There's a lot of GameStop horror stories. Just go in the back by the dumpster, lift it up, see all the discs they cut in half.
No, I
Dear
want to see the
God.
Teletubbies.
Dear God.
No, fuck Teletubbies. Clifford the big red motherfucker.
You want to get a little bit more, basic. There's Hot Topic. But the horror is that it starts off really promising. And then it just kind of slowly merges into, like, you just watching a band. You're like, wait, I thought we started with Cenobites and, like Freddy Krueger and shit. And now we've got U2 on stage. What the fuck is going on here? Like that.
Just naming out random stores. Kroger, Best Buy.
Oh, God. Oh, the Kroger horror story. No, that's not on the list. Sorry. We do have Spencer's, though, if you want to get weird and wacky. We could have Spencer's with Nicolas Cage. I could see Nicolas Cage starring in a Spencer's movie. Well, we're just going to rip off Five Nights at Freddy's again. Let's do the Build-A-Bear workshop. It might actually make sense there. Someone builds a bear, and it comes to life and starts killing people.
Great. I don't know why I like that idea. That'd be great. A fucking Build-A-Bear horror movie.
But if you really want to get in depth into people's gray space and fuck with their sense of self and knowledge of how the world even works, you go with the cerebral horror movie set at Forever 21.
No, what? They're 13.
Forever.
Or 13, 14. That's depressing.
Forever.
I like this green screen action.
So, the poll is live on the community posts on YouTube, and I will be sharing the link out in the comments momentarily.
Any moment now.
Do your thing.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yes, there it is. And I posted it to the Facebook too. We're live on Facebook as well.
Oh God, my family.
So if you're like watching after the fact and you don't see the comment, you can pause right here and just type that out, and it'll work. Or check the VOD; it should have the chat box up there too. When a horror movie set in either a Big Lots or one of those anime stores they have in malls. Oh, they have a new anime store down at the local mall down here. Thick.
Now I'm just thinking of Five Nights at Freddy's.
They opened a new anime store at the mall down here. The horror is walking in and finding out they have like 20 shelves. There's only stuff on one of them.
Sir, I'm 290 pounds. The only horror is walking.
I splurged to have a little energy before the show. I made myself a little turkey sandwich.
Oh, you saw me stuffing my face right before it started?
With mustard, which has 0 calories per serving. That's a little asterisk there. When they have 0 calories per serving, they can tell you, hey, 0 calories on the box. You eat enough of it, you still get calories, but you'll probably die from sodium poisoning before that happens.
Yeah.
But on the topic of us here on Live and Wired, just telling you things, and it has its own little branding. We talk about news. That's the thing we do, and it's very evil of us. Did you know this? Did you know? Because UP Reacher Fatima Gaw is saying that YouTube especially is at fault for shows like this that can best be described as fake news.
Oh, gotta love those.
Because, you see, we have an air of professionalism about this, which means people will think that this is just as legit as CNN, except we're not CNN. We are individuals who are most likely biased. Whereas, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, none of them have any biases to speak of. None of them.
Tell us that.
They're all official. They don't have biases. We, on the other hand, individuals clearly biased, but that little Live and Wired in the corner over there, that's what makes people think we're legit. We're tricking people. We're evil.
Confirmed. This is a hoax.
And the group is complaining that YouTube isn't doing enough to shut down stuff like this. Because
mean,
after all, people are too stupid to figure out that we're just a couple of idiots.
is it
Hmm?
bad that I don't follow a lot of
Yeah,
news?
that is about right. What brains?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're both using fake backgrounds.
We
Yep.
are
See,
fake news,
see,
absolutely.
the thickens plot.
But there's an excerpt from the little article. Amidst the decline in media trust, pervasiveness of creator culture, and the emphasis on the autonomy of
There.
users in choosing their sources of political information, actors will, with vested political interest, exploit the gray areas to manufacture their own partisan news content to counter fair and free democratic discourse. Evidently, their big beef right now is they believe that people being able to talk online like this is very specifically and directly affecting the, I think, Philippine election in a negative way. People have opinions that are not state sponsored, and therefore that is propaganda.
Yes. What? I'm gonna change my background
Oh,
to this
man.
now.
Yes. How dare? How dare? You have your own thoughts and opinions. I like the idea that users can choose their own sources. That's another bad thing. How users being able to just look, find out on their own, look at it, like they can figure things out.
What is really like? I've always felt like that people have always had wanted to voice their opinions, just didn't have the technology back then. Like think of like the mid '90s. I'm pretty sure everybody had their opinion. Everybody want to say something. Let's fast forward to like 2005. Everybody named Mama's getting a cell phone now. Now we can all, whatever we're thinking about, we can just shoot that information out to us anywhere. Fast forward another 10 years, 2015. Everybody named Mama who has a thought can get on Twitter or any other media platform and say what they're thinking, or like you said, be biased towards like a celebrity in our opinion, and they might exaggerate some things to either a make their celebrity look good, make themselves look good. You know, the list goes on and on of why people are putting up fake news. The only reason I have this much of an opinion about it, this much to say about it, because I read something recently of how this YouTuber fan like faked her own funeral for basically for
Oh yeah,
clout.
yeah.
Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and it's like getting out of control. I do feel like
And the
some people
funeral
should know.
fund they had going, the goal was actually less than the fund they had before for a MacBook Pro. Like
And
that
people still
MacBook
fell
Pro
for
is
that.
going to cost 10 grand, but the funeral is only 1,500.
And
You
no
think
one
they
caught
just
that
kind
was
of slipped on the
suspicious.
zero on that one?
Where did they forget? Yeah. What's behind? What's that behind TBD? Oh, it's that face.
Yes,
That was just
Sebastian
pretty
Iman.
much.
Very 1984ish, harkening back to Thought Police. Yeah, yeah.
Belch. Excuse me.
Now, how dare, and choose to listen to what we have to say. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
I was like, who's Derek?
According to Lloyd Kaufman, that's me.
Oh, hi, Derek.
I'm Derek Shadow. So that's the current, that's the meta narrative. Was there was always me, and then there was the second me that would show up in a few episodes, and then come the Summer of Freddy versus Jason, we learn the second me was named Decker Shadow with a W. But I also kill him at the end of the Summer of Freddy versus Jason. But before I kill him, a third me appears, and he is clearly still kicking around. He does appear in certain episodes. That is Derek Shadow. We have lore.
Okay.
Let's make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Warner Brothers, sign them up.
Oh boy.
Money and power and money. Yeah.
uh,
Have you ever climbed a building?
yes. That's how I got up there. Well, that was before I had the green screen powers. I got up on the fucking roof. Getting down was the hard part. We didn't have a ladder. Actually, I can't say I didn't climb the building.
You got thrown up there.
I got out of the second story window. and uh, Assassin's Creeded my way around to the side, climbed up onto the roof, did the shout, and then had to figure how the hell to get myself down because the angle I had to go to get out of that window and up onto the roof, I could not get back down that way. There was not enough give. It was too high of an angle. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. So
That's
I
the
went
spirit.
like to the backyard, and I had to like slowly lower myself bit by bit until like I only had my arms. I couldn't get down to straight my hands because it's just I could not. I did not have that kind of control, and I knew I couldn't get back up, and I still had quite a distance, and there was like a concrete walkway underneath me. So I gave a big push, flipped around, and then did the superhero. Well, not the superhero landing with the leg, more like the Spider-Man kind of landing to try and like get as much as possible, like spring. And I only felt the blood shoot to the front of my face for a little bit. So
He was red.
yay.
He was very
But it is time to move on to the next little topic in terms of news that is fake because we're talking about
very
it.
red.
Well, I've been talking on this show about Microsoft buying Blizzard, Microsoft buying Activision, Sony buying Bungie, Microsoft running into some issues with the government snoofing around the Activision buyout and all that. But Nintendo has joined up on the whole buying things spree. Nintendo has finally bought something. A plot of land.
Just land. Lots of land.
It was a lawn right next to their headquarters.
You looked this news up, didn't you?
Obviously.
Like this wasn't given to you. You went out and saw, oh, Nintendo's buy 2,478 acres of land. News.
No, not 2,470 acres of land.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's
2,478 acres of land.
Oh, excuse me.
All the news was in square meters, so I had to translate it. So about 2.5 acres of land, otherwise known about 10% of the land I live on.
They bought an outhouse.
They wanted to landscape. Well, they have plans to landscape. They say Nintendo will use this land to create a second corporate headquarters development center. It has the tentative name Corporate Headquarters Development Center Building 2. They're going with the Sony naming brand on that there.
That's so fancy.
It will be used in part for R&D reinforcement, Nintendo said. The floor area of the building will be approximately 38,000 square meters and will be a 12-floor steel-framed building standing about 72 meters tall.
Why?
So anyone know meters to feet? Because I don't.
They just want to build more Mario.
So they got Nintendo Land. Yeah. How much is it in real units?
236 feet.
236 square feet for 38,000 square meters. Well, that doesn't sound right.
Wait, you said square.
Oh, wait. It's a height. 236 feet for 72 meters tall.
Yeah, the height. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So it's about a Godzilla tall.
All right, just to clarify.
Nintendium 2.0.
They just come out with a console that's like a Switch, but somehow more powerful than the PS5 and the Xbox combined. Like, wait, what?
Now that'd be something.
I was like, there's someone in the R&D. I almost said R&B. R&D thingy at Nintendo is just all like, we're gonna fuck up the Stream Deck. You're not gonna make us look stupid. I love the Stream Deck. I'm sorry.
Steam Deck. The Stream Deck is the little panel you poke buttons on.
Stream Deck. Wait.
Steam Deck is the one you play. You poke buttons to play.
You know what I was talking about?
Deck is the one you poke buttons while you're playing.
Yeah, we got. I'm gonna throw my fat at you.
Okay.
No, you're not supposed to say okay to that. What?
I'm just working out. I'm gonna take care of it. Like, okay.
What am I supposed to like? Grab a glorp full of my fat and just?
Yeah, I'm gonna like do all these squats and playing Ring Fit Adventure again. every time I move, something hurts.
Dude, the only cardio I do is Dance Dance Revolution. I'm sorry.
Ring Fit Adventure is more of a strength training game, actually. Which is kind of funny because a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, if you look at guides online, people are like, oh, yeah, I play that for like 2 hours in the morning. It's like, why? Why are you playing this 2 hours? The game suggests 10 minutes.
I can't talk.
I
I'm
stick
over
to the
power
10
lifting.
minutes. I eat my eggs. I moved from a 16-ounce cup of coffee with 3 tablespoons of sugar in it to a 12-ounce cup of
Amen.
coffee with 1 teaspoon of sugar in it.
I
I
mean, I
used
don't
to
have a
have
problem
2,
with
but a couple days ago it started tasting really sweet to me, so I cut it down to 1.
that. Hey, what if you had no taste? Do you have the vid of the coals? I had a big, I had a big fear the other day when this is gonna sound gross no matter what, but I noticed I couldn't smell the other day when I went to go use the restroom. It just
I,
don't
that,
sound right no matter what.
that is a bit of an issue there. Though Charlie is a bit like she's happy for me for looking after myself now, but she's also not so happy that I'm not getting pizza and like fried chicken anymore. She's
I
like,
mean, I don't
I
need to.
can like get me some nacho fries. And
How,
then I'm there at
I
Taco
can't do
Bell.
it.
I'm like, hey, could you switch out the ground beef for some chicken? And they're like, sure, we'll charge you $1.40 more for that. I'm like, but it's a soft fucking taco. It's like, yeah, well, tough. You want it, you're gonna have to pay.
Squishy.
And
Timothy, I don't think you're drinking coffee.
that was merely to save 10 cows. I may as well just save the money and just eat the damn beef.
Just bite the cow. Fuck it. No, do not bite the cow. Please don't.
I can't quite go black with the coffee anymore.
I can.
I that was when I was like really young for some reason. When it's 12-year-old Decker kicking around. He's barely learned what food is in the first place. Here's coffee. I'll have it black. Yes.
I still drink my coffee like that. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 Splendas in there, but that's about it. Like the little tear packets. I'm weird. Which, ironically enough, I love like what's that like cappuccino caramel coffee alcohol. That's what I was getting at.
Alcohol has a lot of calories in it too. Just saying, like
Will you
that's the
stop with the damn calories?
what's the thing that is like I have to
Yeah,
stop drinking. I had to
like
stop
I'm gonna
eating the
go.
big
Yeah,
blocks
like I'm
of
gonna
cheese.
leave
I had
this
to
damn
stop
stream and
eating
I'm gonna eat a
loaves of
fucking piece
bread.
of celery or some shit. Fuck cucumbers.
Yeah, that
I'm
is the
sorry.
thing. Is like know how to lose weight, just not willing to do any of the methods. Want to lose weight, not change the lifestyle. Yeah, it is. It has been a big shift for me in terms of just like all I want to do is lose this little like fat that I got around my belly. I know
You'll be
people are
alright.
like you're skinny, and I'm like I know, but like I'm skinny fat.
I'm fat. I could probably still pick him up over my head, even with my injured shoulder. He's very light. Are you 200 at least?
No,
No. Yeah. See,
I'm probably like 180 now. I was 175.
I think even if I lost all my fat, I'd still be heavier than that. Yeah, I did a lot of powerlifting. Well, let me phrase. I've done a lot of powerlifting.
Yeah, Nintendo's building a big thing. They're going to open that building in December of 2027 is the schedule.
Why? What if they just built like Nintendo Land? Isn't there supposed to be like a Nintendo Land theme park?
The Super Mario Land World, like Universal Super Mario. What the hell is that they were building for a while? And Nintendo Land, yes, there was a comment. It was a game on the Wii U. It was a very good game, I say. And trying to cut down and quit coffee, lose weight too. One thing I can't quit is pizza, even though I'm lactose intolerant. It's maddening.
Yeah, that's what I was giggling at because I'm also lactose intolerant. But man, would I tear up some pizza, some cheesecake, even a bowl of cereal, honey bunches of oats? I can't stop. I'm weak.
Oh, the milk, right? I was like,
Yeah, the
honey,
milk.
where's the lactose in that? Oh, yeah, milk, yeah.
Yeah, cow juice.
Oof.
It's
Oh,
hard work. Nah, just do
yeah,
questionable drugs.
yeah. Well, I guess that could work too, but no. I
I do not recommend emergency cocaine.
I'm just fighting kettlebells by doing squats and overhead hip shake. Overhead hip shake. That's what I do because I'm like, fuck it, this is easy.
If I ever do cardio like that, I do want to just focus around my waist. I'm actually, oh man, it's been a while since you see me in person, but I'm actually like proud of my shoulder and arm, forearm like progress. Now I feel
Yeah,
like I can throw a car. I want to throw a car.
it is time to move on to the
BRB
next topic.
science.
We had a
No,
lot
I'm
to talk
kidding.
about with the land now, didn't we?
Why was there so much talk about land? I just thought about that. This is like Nintendo buys a chunk of Earth.
And I was like, well, that's that then. So how's your diet going? But on sadder news, we
No.
have been having quite a string of celebrity deaths lately. I don't know if they always come in threes, but they always seem to come in packs.
Yes.
And Gilbert Gottfried at only 67.
Yeah. They say he was fighting something for a hot minute.
Oh yeah, his chronic illness was recurrent ventricular tachycardia.
You think it has something to do with his voice?
No, his heart.
That's what I meant. The heart. I'm sorry. I didn't know what any of that shit is. I just heard trachea and I thought of throat.
Trachycardia or tachycardia.
Oh,
Excuse me.
tachycardia. Never mind. I heard trachea. Never mind.
I think I might have said trachy.
That's why I was like confused.
I'm confused.
Well, I don't know. Do you like steak or eggs?
But at least I'm not going so far as I'm like, I'm going to fry up some egg whites. There we go. I'm going to poach some. I'll just boil egg white and eat just that. But that might be better for my heart because I've been eating a lot of cholesterol. Anyway. Yeah, this. Yeah, that's the thing. Always before I get a chance to meet them. There's a lot of
Yeah,
celebrities who
2022
have
has been
passed it.
that
I'm
year.
always like, damn, I really wish I had a chance to shake their hand and it's gone. I mean, I guess I still have the chance, but everyone's going to be very
Sir, that's
unsupportive
illegal.
of that.
I'm sure that's illegal. Is that illegal?
Uh, I don't know if there's any law against that actually specifically. Probably a bit of criminal trespass. There's most likely some things that are just generally going to be like, you have violated this, that, and that. But against shaking the hand of a man that has passed, don't think so.
I would not dig up a body for the record. I don't know. That's what it sounded like you were getting at to me. Like I would.
What? Desecration of a corpse. There, that's the. Well, not specifically shaking the hand, but it does fall under desecration. Or is that not? Is this just more fake news? And people can actually do whatever they want with a corpse.
Man, church is going to be good tomorrow.
I have a lot of confession to make.
So much Jesus in. The law does not bull crap.
Yeah. I'm not a grave robber. Just want to shake his hand. And if his corpse happens to groan while I'm doing it, as corpses sometimes
Oh, God,
do,
what if the hands detach?
I wonder if it's gonna give the Gilbert Gottfried groan.
What are you gonna? You just
Like, is it gonna be like zombie, like that kind of thing where gases escape and they just kind of vibrate the vocal cords and a corpse goes, or is it gonna be like ah?
That first one sounded like a sound effect from Minecraft. I'm sorry. Yeah, that. Oh, I feel bad. I can't think of too many like not animated movies he's been in.
Movies, yeah.
I mean,
I've seen his stand-up, like not personally, but I've like watched videos. Is that still around? But
stand up. Do not watch Eddie Murphy stand up.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald, Louis Anderson, Bob Saget, all in the last year and a half.
Yeah. Am I the only one who actually like Norm Macdonald's humor?
No, no, he was a celebrity. He was relatively popular.
Or, oh no, I'm thinking about Bruce Campbell. Never mind.
I mean, there can be people who dislike, but at the same time, it's just a whole chunk of people who do. Some.
No, no, not the whole book. Not
Oh,
the
I
whole.
have to hear that now.
No,
I have to.
you don't want to hear that.
I assume that he at least did some passages, but if he did the entire thing, I'm going to listen to the whole thing front to back. Do it for Gilbert.
Poopa?
Do it for Gilbert.
Oh, I heard that. I heard Gilbert for Gilbert, and I was like, huh?
He had a guest star on The Fairly Odd Parents as the dentist. The cartoon or the new kind of half live action, half cartoon?
I'm pretty sure the old cartoon. I hope.
Ah.
Well, not old. Is that considered old yet?
No, I have not done that one yet.
How old does something have to be considered retro? Now, I was streaming Insect Armageddon, and I was wondering how old does this have to be considered retro?
I don't know, many people may definitely remember Gottfried was the voiced Santa Claus in Billy and Mandy Save Christmas, aka the time Santa was a vampire.
That's awesome.
Okay,
All
that
I can
sounds like
think is
can we turn it into a Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
how
Every movie that we need, is going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's clone.
how over 20 years for retro. Okay.
Oh, the Dreamcast is retro. Sega's entire console cycle was retro.
Yeah, we're getting old.
I don't wanna.
Well, there's only one way to stop that from happening. Then again, you could be a kid all your life. Look at that one old lady who blew up on TikTok just because apparently she's an old lady who's apparently living the best time of her life. Now, GameCube came out in 2003? No,
GameCube was 2001,
2001?
I think.
I want to say 2001 because I remember that's when Super Smash Bros. Melee came out. So yeah, 2001.
So I think GameCube and Xbox both came out 2001. PlayStation 2 was
a year prior?
2000. Dreamcast 1999.
Man, that was a spicy trio of years.
Oh yeah, that used to be how things went. Now it's just like, hey, the two big ones have just kind of put theirs out. They're pretty much the same thing. And then a couple of years later, Nintendo's like, and there that comes out. And let's see what it does. Wait. What? Okay.
There's a word that starts with S that will stop your aging. Supreme burrito.
Nice.
Sunday.
Oh, there's gonna have a Sunday tomorrow. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, fuck yeah, I should totally somehow get a Sunday tomorrow. Sunday on a Sunday.
We're gonna have a big Easter party. Why don't you come on down here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll just
Shake hands with all the locals.
I don't wanna.
There's gonna be about 60 of the motherfuckers down here.
No, I was gonna be like being at a hockey game. No.
You are my bestest of friends. I know you have your own best friend that's not me.
No, it's gonna be like a hockey game.
I mean,
So much hockey.
First console was a Game Boy Color.
Hey, you know what? Funny you should mention that.
Were there any games that Gilbert Gottfried voiced in?
Where are they? One.
Let me take a look-see.
I'd say internet's at your hands. Alright, pretend you don't see any of that mess. Let's go back to the weird anime background. Yeah, so yeah, I was doing some like cleaning out and I found like both my old you can't see one. Both my old Game Boy Colors.
His voice was in Aladdin's Magic Carpet Adventure in 2004.
Well, of course Aladdin. Harvest Moon and Croc 2.
That is interesting.
Hey Decker, you got a Game Boy?
Not on me.
Gotta. It's like messing with the green screen.
I got a Switch, and my Switch battery is like bulging. And I'm like, oh no.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I need to get a new battery so I can take the whole thing apart and switch out the battery on my Switch. So I'd rather buy an entire new Switch, and
Oh
I'm like,
yeah,
no,
he
this is
was
my launch
Mr.
model
Mitzel
Switch.
Mitzelplick in one of those Superman. Remember the like old Superman cartoon from the was that the 90s or early 2000s?
Well, it's time for a new topic. And in case you haven't been on the internet at all for the last week, surprise.
Oh hey, yeah.
As, well, I guess maybe you could probably have missed this if you don't go on Twitter, because Twitter is a lot less important in people's daily lives than people on Twitter seem to think.
I'm not a Twitter guy, so I can't.
Exactly. I am on Twitter. It's this kind of this mess of people's thoughts at any given moment. It's kind of like the pulse of the internet, or at least the pulse of Twitter. And yeah, so everyone started losing their shit because Elon Musk bought about 10% of the company. He just dropped a big fat stack down, and I was like, okay, I have 10% of your company. And like, okay, Elon, will you be coming to the shareholder meetings? No, but I would like to dictate how things go. And I'm like, okay, Elon, we're not going to let you do that. Okay, how much for the rest of your company? And now they started going scorched earth and messing with their own stock value to try and make it so that Elon can't buy it all. And it's just a funny thing to watch, because Twitter, people on Twitter and Twitter, the company itself, seem to be thinking like this is such a massive, like, holy shit, the entire world is just being played with by Elon Musk. And it's just what is it going to mean for speech and like the legitimacy of online discourse? Because that is so strong and well respected right now.
Yeah, Twitter.
And what about 9.2% of the company, according to Timothy Armstrong? Or should I trust him, or is he just another ne'er-do-well out to give us fake information?
Either way, he bought more than we can afford.
Oh,
How much would be
absolutely.
10% that company be worth? I wonder.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nice time, honestly. Like, I would get a lot more done. Twitter just gone. It's not that I enjoy using Twitter. It is like a drug. I just like keep having this like compulsion. Check your Twitter. Scroll. See what's new. Okay, done with that. It's been 2 seconds. Something else might be there.
Oh my. So
But yeah, they did something called a poison pill. How is that a good idea for your own company? That's another thing that's just really kind of funny about it. They're so terrified that Elon is going to destroy Twitter. To prevent that from happening, they're going to destroy Twitter, or at least harm it very much.
43 billion. Go home. He bought that much of Twitter for 43 billion.
Uh, but yeah,
That's a lot of money.
it's just a lot of Twitter. Just like Twitter on Twitter, people on Twitter think Twitter is like everything. It's kind of scary. But mostly I just get very frustrated trying to scroll through Twitter, and every time I try and find something related to something I'm interested in, instead of finding that, I keep finding a whole bunch of people saying the thing I'm interested in is bullshit. I'm here like, hey, you know what? I
Oh.
have my base. I've been plucking it. I'm not very good at it. I would really like to get a keytar. I'm gonna check
How did you
if
loop
there's a.
back to this?
I'm saying I'm gonna check Twitter to see if there's any kind of Twitter Keytar community, and it's mostly people who are like, "Haha, Keytars are so funny," or "This Five Nights at Freddy's character here has a Keytar, isn't that sweet?" And there was this one April Fool's joke by this one guitar company showing their new Keytar, and I'm like, "Fuck you, assholes! I want a Keytar, god damn it!" The Roland Axe Edge.
I've never seen one play a guitar outside that Wayne's World movie.
I want key. I've been pressing. I've been using keyboards my whole life, all the damn time. John Massari was kind of surprised at how quickly I typed when I was there at his place, as I was still doing work on my Surface there. I have been playing video games my life. I've just been like pressing buttons is what is the only skill I have honed for the last 30 years.
My condolences.
I kind of think a keytar might work for me.
Do you know what songs you're gonna play on it? Did you ever play any songs?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the wall I'm at on playing bass because I can jam a bit and like enjoy myself plucking out some sounds. As soon as I try and actually read some tabs and like play the easiest fucking bass lines out there, like Another One Bites the Dust. I mean, like boom, 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 boom. I suck at it badly.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be more. I'm sorry. I was just sitting here.
No, that's as far as I get. Then I break the string somehow, and I got to restring the damn thing.
Someone in the chat censored the word heck. I don't know why I find it funny.
No, maybe it's another. Maybe it's a different swear word that we don't know about. That's far worse than heck. Far worse than the F word. Far worse.
Yeah, no. If my son ever said heck, I'd punish him like a whole week.
Oh, that is sad. Oh, Charlie has been kind of beating the shit out of her hands, though. Elden Ring. She just has been going so damn hog on that game. She has, like, been cutting her hand here with her nails and, like, rubbing it on the analog stick. She got the cerebral palsy. She plays the games with the one hand, like, and presses the pedals with the Xbox adaptive controller.
Okay, this makes sense now.
Instead of maybe cutting back on the Elden Ring, she bought some gloves, some workout gloves with the nice padded palms.
No, a keytar. What is that? Are you trying to say gator and keyboard?
A keytar is effectively a synthesizer, but the intention is to play the keys with one hand, whereas it's not as many keys as a full keyboard. And the modulation controls that certain synthesizer keyboards have are integrated into the neck, and that is what you have your left hand devoted for.
I'm not playing keytar.
So it's a lot of it's kind of like keyboard in that there are keys that you play like a keyboard, but it's not like keyboard in that you don't really play it with two hands. You can, but that's
awkward.
Yeah.
Or the way I'm imagining it in my head. Just on the front there. From the
usually people just kind of like... people do it all the time because you always see keyboardists getting into keytar and they play the keytar like a keyboard, and that's kind of frustrating to me because I'm looking for things like on keytars online, and they're like, hey, the first thing you want to do if you want to learn how to play keytar is learn how to play keyboard, because that'll make learning how to play keytar easier. And I'm like, just because it will doesn't mean that I want to learn how to play keyboard. I want to learn how to play keytar. Let me play the keytar. I can learn keytar, right?
That's cool, but that's not a keytar.
I mean, if you want to play guitar, it's easier to learn how to play guitar if you already know how to play a bass. But does that mean you need to learn how to play bass before you learn how to play guitar?
I could play the saxophone.
I don't have a P.O. box because every time I've tried, it's been an absolute pain in the ass, and it's extremely expensive, and like it's I just haven't seen it as worth it, and I'm fine with buying the movies myself. Hope Elden Ring is not becoming the new Skyrim with arrow to the knee and all that. Oh, I think the whole no maidens thing that had its time, and now it's kind of moved on from it. People are still playing Elden Ring, but they're not getting too caught up on the. However, you are maidenless.
Yeah, I was surrounded by that. It was annoying.
Yeah, that's kind of moved on, but Elden Ring is still going strong. But
No,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
I bet if I look on my Steam right now, it's gonna be an average of 5 people, 7 people playing it right now. Never
We
mind.
got we got the poll results.
Did I
It is
win?
time. It is time to say exactly which store should get its own horror movie treatment next. Okay, Forever 21 came in at a mere 5%. We got 351 votes in the 38 minutes the poll has been up. Spencer's Gifts has gotten 9%. Hot Topic only 13. GameStop came in at a respectable 26%. But the number one horror movie location store is Build-A-Bear Workshop. Gotta admit, you can be creative
Yes.
with it. It is absolutely a font of creativity right
Okay, I'll
there.
be honest. I did vote.
Yeah, that they were kind of on topic at the time, or just stickers, so it was relatively easy to just kind of flow with it this time. I usually like to keep the super chats to the end of the show because a lot of them tend to be random, and I want to keep the show's topics flowing, which I didn't do anyway. So we were talking about all kinds of shit. Anyway, about the
I mean, we
Keytars.
stopped
Let's
about the
keep that.
topic, and then we just.
Yeah, that does kind of happen sometimes. But
I still want to build a bear workshop. For
YouTube deleted his channel, but he's still on Vimeo. Should be able to find him on Vimeo and Facebook and the like. But yeah, YouTube kind of like, yeah. But I've been having some fun with YouTube myself. I've been doing the 2 videos a week. I got a video ready for tomorrow that I hope everyone's going to be very. We're not at the shameless self promotion part yet. That's right. Damn. Okay. General discussion.
Uh, did I
Happened
miss
to that a
it?
Halo poll. I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up happening too. Yeah.
Have you watched the Halo show by any chance?
I have not sat down. I don't have Paramount Plus. I do have it as a perk with my Game Pass Ultimate, but I have not actually like redeemed it. They're like, "Hey, you can just here watch the Halo show for what you're paying for Game Pass anyway." I'm like, "Yeah, no." I haven't heard
Here's free. Nah.
very good things. What about Victoria's Secret with cursed lingerie that possess women and turn them into killers?
Oh, I'll be dead first day. I mean,
That's
what?
a hell of a secret there, Victoria.
Yeah, and then
Lingerie. I love this angle. This is a movie I want to see.
Nah, you know what? I want the lady for like at least one time to like turn around, and be like, and she start talking like Christopher Walken for some weird reason, just like, haha, this was my trick all along to get you naked, and then mid sentence just stab him. Insert knife.
You always have to find a plot relevant reason for hot women to get naked in horror movies, and this is like perfect. Haunted lingerie.
Can I just throw explosive hot dogs at him?
If we can somehow set it up in the beginning, it's somewhere in Act 1 to make it make sense, and therefore when it comes to Act 3, it's like, haha, genius.
For some reason, when you said Act 1, I started thinking of Green Hill Zone. And the hot dogs. See, the Sonic and the hot dog.
The bra size rises.
That'd be scary. Well,
The bodice count rises.
Do you just like hold your nose and sneeze and then? Wait, wasn't it just called Zombie Strippers? I vaguely remember a movie like that.
Okay, zombie. Yeah, there was Zombie Strippers. That was a movie.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
I remember watching it once upon a blunt ago. And then, yeah.
Yeah. We should do
sounds
some
entertaining.
shameless self-promotion at this point. We're getting very close to the end. I don't know exactly how to time these because it's like, do I stop exactly at 7 or just like 10 minutes later? Uh, Killer D comes from outer space. I like that. I like that. It was a space trucking accident where a evil alien comet came too close to a space truck full of the latest fashions of lingerie, and it put this weird alien radiation in there that turns women into psychotic, lustful killers.
Would this happen on Earth or like somewhere on an asteroid?
Well, on Earth would be the easiest and cheapest to film. If we do sci-fi space, you'd have to build their own sets, and you'd need to have some kind of way to take advantage of it. But you could have some nice scenes like a zero gravity thing going on.
I couldn't be a part of it. Those strings ain't holding me.
uh,
Man, we got a forklift. Just gotta edit out the forklift.
I'm actually getting a little bit better at that in Adobe. Though every time I try and use it, Adobe just had a big patch, and I was like, "Oh, good, they fixed this one bug that was bothering me." By the end of the day, the bug's back, and then all these other bugs are coming up. I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's changed everything." But shameless self-promotion time. Okay, there is a review coming on Wednesday. I haven't uploaded this one yet, and I don't know exactly if it's going to be blocked by copyright yet, but if it is, then my plan is to put up the Clown Motel review. It's been unblocked since a couple of days ago, but I've been like, I'm in a tough spot now because I'm not weeks ahead on my schedule, and I don't know if this video is going to be ready or not. So just putting the Clown Motel review up, while it makes sense because it's late as shit, in terms of trying to keep the algorithm happy and keep the videos paced right, I really can't quite do that right. So the plan is, next review, Evil Bong High 5 for the 420 special. If that doesn't go up, then the Clown Motel review is going up. If that does go up, then the Clown Motel review goes up 2 days later. But tomorrow, we have a interview with Rocco Zevenbergen, who has put together a movie, I Need You Dead, which I watched, and I highly recommend. We go into minor spoilery territory in the interview, so if anyone wants to watch the movie beforehand, I do recommend that. And when you get to the point in the movie where you're like, I really feel like turning this off now, don't do it. Keep watching to the end. Trust me. It's I Need You Dead. It's available on tons of streaming services, including YouTube. So we got a nice interview going tomorrow there, so that should be fun.
That's a lot of substance. I can't compare to that.
And yeah, I still got my schedule going. After I'm going to be doing the bacon cookies video for the Sunday after tomorrow.
Fuck your nail clipping.
We're going. Okay, so what you got going on, Thick?
I can't compare to that. What?
Well, his Twitch channel is linked in the description.
I like it. What do you want me to say? I might be getting a new place.
Good or bad?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I know how that feels, because that's one of the things with trying to get the channel working again and all that, is because there was discussion of me getting the big house over here, like next year, like January next year, and I was like, okay, I have 1 year to turn everything around, get everything back on schedule, here it goes, and then it's not going up, and I'm like, fucking why? So
internal screaming intensifies.
Oh yeah, you got a fan here.
Bring my mama? Man, that would be awkward.
Man, it'd be awkward with mine too.
Do I just bring her vase? Like, do I just bring the whole?
I don't know. My mother had more of a wheelbarrow.
God damn, how much was it left when she got cremated? That was not the thing I should say. I'm sorry. Ignore that.
Oh, my brother had to pay extra because she had to cook for longer.
Oh, okay.
And they preheated the oven and everything, but she took some time.
Damn, I never heard of someone Hey, more on a cremation. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah.
I just
It's frustrating that I never got to, like, since leaving Pennsylvania, I never got to come back up and ever say hi and say, like, hey, look at what I've done with my life. I've become something. Isn't that something?
well, thanks.
Oh
So sorry to hear.
no.
Oh man,
Oh.
wait, hey, wait, wait. Are you lying? Is that real? Is that true? Like I don't. How
I
do
am afraid.
man? Go ahead and tell that boy GG. Just go next time you see him. Just wave at him. Hey GG, and then you just keep going.
Uh,
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
oh, damn.
Do you have $30? You gotta go a little longer. I'll
Uh,
try. Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
yeah. So, yeah, Under the Veil is still working on her channel as well, which is also linked in the description. I haven't heard anything about the progress on that. Things have been tough for her, though, so please show your support.
I offer piggyback rides.
That would help.
Yeah, I squat press 680. We're good.
Okay. Okay, so yeah,
Unless you weigh more
that
than
has been
680.
our time. This has been Live and Wired episode 101, 5 Nights at Fuddruckers. I have been Decker Shadow. He has been,
Thick Black Daddy.
and
Bam a
remember,
lamb. Sorry.
and rem- I got good news there.
Yes!
uh,
I'm
Thank you,
sorry, I didn't
Steve.
mean to do that.
So, and remember, if you don't know what to do when plot now, okay, it was just a second. We got a $10 super chat. Cat passed away last weekend. Love watching your
Oh,
videos, Decker. Helped me get through it. Still holding out hope you review The Blob and the 1988 remake. Those are two that have been a request for many, many years. Ever since The Stuff, which was one of the first reviews. And many condolences for that. I get scared frequently.
wait, I've
Tara's
even
been with
seen
the
people
show
ask you this.
almost as long as the show's been around, and that's over 10 years now. And I'm here looking at this cat like I know she's gonna go at some point, and I'm just like, I am not looking forward to that day. I'm just trying to give her the best life she can have until that comes. Which I hope is still like many, many years away, but I don't know because she likes to go
Hug your cat.
outside, and there's freaking things out there that want to kill her. There's
Just
hawks
hug your
and there's
cat.
coyotes and shit. I'm like, why do you want to go out like this? Damn.
Hug your cat.
Ugh.
My condolences, of course.
I hope Tara does the same, and Dobby. Yeah.
Oh God, I've actually met Tara.
So yeah. So yes, thank you for watching. I've been Darker Shadow. Remember, in case you're having writer's block, filming, scripting your next big movie, just do 5 Nights at Freddy's. Happy Easter, everyone.